Hey, what's going on, guys? Good morning. Hopefully everything is going well. It's the Dad Bod Fitness podcast. So everybody that knows me knows that I'm always trying to find a way to get that extra edge, get that extra 1%, push the needle a little bit further. And I think what's holding me back the most at the moment really is drinking. And it's not like I'm like a raging alcoholic or anything. It's more so like, I could polish off like 4 to 6 beers like 5, 6 days out the week. And, it's nothing. It's not that big of a deal, which is not normal. I don't encourage people to do that. And I just kind of gradually got here because it was something that I would do habitually when I got off of work. And it was a great de-stressor. And not to make excuses, just because you're stressed out doesn't mean you should drink, which, kind of was my crutch, my crutch of choice. Other people like to smoke crack. I like to crack open some Bud Lights. But I really want to slow it down and just become like a social drinker, or like maybe like an occasional drinker. Like if I'm like celebrating something special with my girl, or like we're having like a date night or something, that'd be nice. And just turn it down overall, because I'm getting older. Your boy's about to be 28 soon. I feel like this would be a real good move towards the end of the year, especially since I'm getting older. My birthday's earlier inside the year. So it only makes sense. And I really want to maximize my productivity. It's harder than it sounds, like stop drinking after, you knocking off 4 to 6 beers for I don't know how long. But I'm gonna try, I'm gonna make a little vlog series, and who knows, my face might change and stuff. It's just a bad habit, in all honesty. And to keep it a buck with you guys, like alcohol is one of the worst things you could put inside your body. Like no cap. And there's a reason also why, this alcoholism thing kind of runs in the family just a little bit. So your boy's trying to dial it back. And I'm in the gym parking lot, guys. I'm in the gym parking lot. I'm trying to get into shape. And one thing that's gonna help with me getting into shape is like me just toning the alcohol down, because your stomach, your appetite's curved if you drink 6 beers. You're not as hungry. So I'm eating less food in the second half of the day. Messes up your sleep. And I don't know, like, it can't be healthy having like some type of crutch or drinking that much. It can't be good upstairs for the noodle. So I really just want to improve these past couple two months, and I feel like that'll give me the extra edge. So it's not, like I said, it's not like I'm like a raging alcoholic. It's just something nice to have. I'm probably just gonna make more YouTube videos, to be honest with you, or do something more productive with my time. Like find me some damn chapstick. Like, damn, your shit chapped. But yeah, man, let me know what you guys think. Have you guys ever, had to turn back the drinking a little bit, just a little bit? Like, it ain't that crazy. I just want to be able to just drink 2-3 beers and maybe be like, oh, I'm kind of hit, not being like you polishing off a 6-pack and you staring at that 7th can like, I could totally drink that 7th. I'm gonna go drink that 7th, and then you like, I can, not just good to drink and drive, but you probably like, you be thinking, you gotta hold yourself back, like, I can probably drive right now. I'm feeling pretty sober. Like that's an issue. That's an issue, right? Gotta address it. So like me feeling that sober after like 6 beers, to the point to where I'm like, I could probably whip it. I never do whip it, guys, to be honest. These are just thoughts. I don't act on all thoughts that pop up in my head, because I'd probably be in prison. But you guys know what I'm saying, man. Like, so it's just something that I just want to address, and something that I really wanted to work on. And I didn't want to be a hypocrite, because if you got something you got to work on in life, you got to address it. Especially me having this channel. I'm like, trying to push others and help others and just create a safe space. And how could I do that if I myself am not addressing, what's holding me back, like head on, straight between the eyes, But everybody has their dragon. This isn't my dragon. My dragon is getting a mortgage. But I will take this as a warm-up, if you know what I mean. But you guys have a good day. Thanks so much for watching, man. And alcohol is it destroys a lot of families. It's destroyed a lot of lives. And not to say that I have, once again, like, it sounds like I have a crippling, like I'm a raging alcoholic, like I have a serious problem. But there are families that are torn apart by alcohol. People lose loved ones because they decided to drive. And your life can drastically change in an instant because you decided to get behind the wheel. So it's something that needs to be taken seriously. And, alcohol is heavily promoted in all of our media and our movies and our TV shows. It's in all of our commercials. It's in every single song. And I kind of feel like, I'm not that I'm like losing control over my ability to not drink, but it's more so, it's become such a habit, and I don't want that to become a habit. to the point to where it's like brushing my teeth almost. So yeah, I'm just gonna take a really long break, and hopefully it's lasts till the end of the year. It's kind of like the goal, or at least like if I go to like a Christmas party or a Halloween party or an event or something, I might have a couple drinks, and then as long as I stay strong, because it's not like I'm like I have to go like completely sober. The goal is for me just to dial it back, and it's just really just to stop if I'm not in a social setting. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Have you guys ever drank and slowly crept up to the point to where like, you were drinking more than you maybe would have wanted to, or like somebody may be like, hey, don't you think that should be your last one? And it's not it's only 4 to 6 beers, right? It's only 4 to 6 beers, but like them 4 to 6 beers will go down quick. People be looking at me like, like for real. So it's like once it get to that point, it's not like I'm stumbling all over the place and stuff and soiling myself in my sleep. But like, you get too good at drinking beer, it might be time to slow it down, or hang it up for a little while. So that's what I'm gonna do. I love beer, man. That's why I included it in my channel, especially in IPAs. I could down the 8% Voodoo like it's no tomorrow. Just but yeah, I hope you guys have a good day. I'm about to go live. Today's push day, and I'm just trying to make some positive changes in my life. I know I come up here on this channel and I talk about how to handle situations and how to improve yourself. This is also for me too, guys, because I too am still trying to develop into the man that I want to be and the father I want to be. And, and that's a big part of it. I couldn't sleep last night. I was probably up around 3 o'clock in the morning just thinking about life. And I'm like, I need to be I need to be what my son would be proud of in the future. I don't think my son would be proud of, his dad knocking off 6 packs 6 days a week. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if he's in college and he's in a frat, but, besides that, it's not productive. It's not really gonna help too much, if you know what I mean, as far as my image and, what he thinks of his pops. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good day. And I'm not perfect. I'm not nobody's role model, honestly, except for him, right? So if he were to be in my situation and he felt as though it was holding him back, I would tell him to just take a break. You don't have to stop. You don't have to enter rehab or nothing crazy. You don't got to join an AA meeting. But maybe you should just sit this one out for a couple quarters. There's nothing wrong with it. I don't think there's anything wrong with it at all, especially if you're trying to bring the best version of you, every single day. And, I got like a lot of weight on my shoulders. I'm a dad. I'm a family man. I'm trying to get a promotion at work. Just got this new vehicle, trying to find a way to make some more money, trying to boost this channel and get more views and more subs, and really get this channel together. And it's been challenging. It takes attention to detail, which is something I have to increase in my videos. I want to do better with editing. I just want to be a better person overall and just be on top of it. Like on a scale of 10, I want to be a 10 out of 10 every single day. And beers cannot be included with that conversation, because I might be able to be an 8, I might be able to be a 9, but in order for you to be a 10, you got to be sharp. You got to be sharp. No foggy brain, no nothing. Just answers. Just answers. Just attacking problems aggressively. With no regard for the human life. Just ripping problems heads off their shoulders. Like, seriously. But yeah, that's what I think, man. That's the vibe. That's how we're doing, and that's where we're going, and that's why we're going. So let's go.